Good morning, this is Jim, 5714 Collector, bringing you another video. It's Tuesday morning, and I wanted to do a quick video this morning to thank some people that I met and that I talked to and received some gifts from at the National. Had a very good trip up there to Rosemont and back. Didn't have any car trouble or anything like that, and I was able to meet up with some friends and hang out. And we went to Wrigley Field on Saturday afternoon to catch the Orioles-Cubs game. And my Orioles came back and won. Gunnar Henderson hit a 3-run homer in the top half of the 8th inning. And that was the difference maker as they won 4-3. And got some really nice gifts. Picked up something from Scott from Reindeer Studios that he created for me. And he's already shown this on his channel. And I want to make a correction to what I said in my excitement on Saturday night. I said Nolan Ryan had 5,715 strikeouts. And I'm there, I can't believe I made that mistake. We all know it was 5,714. So let me just show you what Scott created for me. And this is an awesome piece. In case you haven't seen this yet, thank you, Scott from Reindeer Studios. If you don't subscribe to his channel or know Scott, please go over to Reindeer Studios and check it out. This is an awesome caricature of the great Nolan Ryan, and I just love this. So I'm working on going to go to Michael's and get a frame and hang it on my wall, and I will show that. So hopefully the next week or two I'll have that done. But what a beautiful caricature of the great Nolan Ryan. 5,714 strikeouts lifetime. So sorry about that. I was too excited. But thank you, Scott. I really love this. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. So I also got some gifts in the mail, and I'm going to show those first. Bill Gibson sent me this. Bill Gibson at 6776. He gifted me this, the Nolan Ryan 300 Win Cup. I just got this in the mail. So that is pretty awesome. Thank you, Bill. I really appreciate that. I did not have this cup in my collection, so that is pretty awesome. And not only that, but Bill sent me something I did not know about. The Nolan Ryan Baseball Complex. It's a pamphlet. And I guess this is late 89, early 90. And then if you open it up, you got some stats. And Nolan Ryan did some comments. So this is really awesome. So I've got to find something to put this in. Like I said, I've never seen this before. So I'm going to make sure I showed this. And thank you, Bill. Appreciate it, sir, very much. Also got the Greater Arlington Mansfield telephone directory card from 1990 to 91. This is an awesome picture of Nolan. So that's pretty cool. Show the back of that. There you go. Hopefully that doesn't have too much glare in it. And it just shows Nolan Ryan's 17 Major League strikeout records. So that's pretty awesome. So there that is on the back again. And Bill also gifted me this ticket. This is game 55. This is from the Rangers playing Seattle on August 6, 1993 on a Friday night game. And that's pretty cool. I do not have a ticket showing Nolan Ryan on the front. So that's pretty awesome. Show the back of that. Excuse me. So, yeah, the National was really great. I'll talk about it. I'm going to do another video with my pickups later on this week. But really had a great trip. It was safe. Good ride up. Hung out with my friends, Brenton, who's a Northern Virginia guy, and James from Alabama. And like I said, we went to Wrigley and had a great time. It was my second game at Wrigley Field. And just an awesome experience. If you ever get a chance, you're in Chicago, go to Wrigley and check it out. The National was packed. It was fun. Just had a great time. And I'll show this in a minute too. I'm going to go through these a little bit at a time. So prior to going to the National, Orlando from A Collector's Dream did some cards that he was going to sell. And I picked up this one here from him with Koufax and Marichal, 2 Hall of Famers. I think that's pretty cool. Love that card in the back. I said, anytime you can get a Koufax and Marichal Hall of Famers, Vern Law, ERA leaders from 1966. That's pretty awesome. So thank you, Orlando, for that. I really appreciate that. I said, well worth it. And he also threw in the 1965 batting leaders. So from 1966, of course, Tony Oliva, leading the American League in batting. Carl Yastrzemski and Vic Davalio. There's the back of that. I got a couple more here. My friend Brenton. Got this. Nolan Ryan Nike. I do not have any of these. These are blank back. And I think it's from 90 or 91. So that's pretty cool. It's 5x7. Here's the back of that. Just so you know, it's blank backed. I think they did posters of these. So I'll have to look out for the posters too. So that's pretty cool. So thank you, Brenton. I really appreciate it. He gifted me this. The 1980 Burger King PSA. That's a beautiful card too. So I'm going to put it up in my display case. So there's the back of that. That's pretty awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it, Brenton. So my friend over, Mike, JunkWaxHero, everybody knows Mike. He gifted me something cool too. Check this out. Ryan Mountcastle autograph card. He pulled a redemption. And when we were trying to do the YouTube get together on Thursday night, he gifted me this. So, thank you, Mike. Love it. It is beautiful. I love Ryan Mountcastle. He's my favorite Oriole. He's coming off the IL this week, I think, when the Orioles come back home for the weekend. So I think Friday night he'll be in the lineup. But that's a beautiful card. Thanks again, Mike. I really appreciate it, sir. And we got John, Wade Boggs fan, gave me this really cool card. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you, John. I really appreciate it. There's the back. That's pretty awesome. That's a beautiful card, too. Right in front of his hobby case and his jerseys. I think that's pretty cool. So thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. And got one more sets of gifts of cards here. We got Tony from Tony Talks Cards. Tony gifted me. I'll start with these four. So we got some archives cards. Bob Turley. Tony knows I'm a Nose fan. Howie Fox. That's pretty awesome. Harry Breachin. I think he was a pitching coach also. I know he pitched for the Cardinals in the 40s. That's pretty awesome. And Dick Koskos, if I'm saying that right. So that's pretty awesome. And then we got some more Orioles here. We got an 83 Topps. The great Eddie Murray. One of my favorite Orioles of all time. We got an 80, let's see, this is 86 Fleer. Make sure I get it right. Cal Ripken Jr. That's pretty awesome. That's a cool looking card. We got an 88 Cal. Those 88 designs are pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. Put that there. I'm trying to make sure my stack stays right. I've got a 92 Donruss. Oh, I missed one here. I got one more archives to show. I got Dick Kryoski, if I'm saying that right, hopefully, from the archive set. So that's pretty awesome. Then we got a couple Nolan Ryans here from 2018, I think. The Mini, Allen and Ginter. That's pretty awesome. I do not have any of these. So that's pretty cool. We got the Allen and Ginter Fantasy Gold Mine. Hits per 9 innings pitched, 6.6. Nolan Ryan card. That's pretty cool. And then we have another Allen and Ginter 2018. And like I said, I don't have any of these because I didn't really get into the Allen and Ginters that much. So they're going to go in my album here in the next day or two. Also got Brooks Robinson. Never have enough Brooksies in your collection. There's Brooks. And we got Cal Jr. too. So that's pretty cool. And we got one more from Tony. So let me show you guys that. Put them over there. We got Nolan Ryan from 2024 Donruss. And this is like a prism. This is number 42. So that's pretty cool. So got a little bit of glare this morning. And then we've got a couple things I'm going to show. I want to thank you very much, Tony, for the cards. I really appreciate the gifts. Love the Orioles and Nolan Ryan. I really appreciate it. So thank you very much, Tony. So I went to the Vintage Trade Night, and 4 collectors gave these out. So that is cool. So I just want to make sure I show this and thank 4 collectors. So John, Theo, Sammy, Dan, and Pepino Man. Thank you very much. I love that shirt. And also, They gave out a little gift bag, so let me show the gift bag before I open it. So I did open it already, but I did not open the cards or anything. So let me see if I can get that open. I'll get the stuff out and all that so I can show you guys. There we go. So I got the 4 collectors card. So that's pretty cool. We got, this is pretty awesome. Leighton Sheldon from Just Collect. Gifted, we got I guess he put in some vintage cards in these packs. I got Carl Willie, 62 tops. Thank you very much, Leighton. That's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Put that there. We got a couple collector investor auctions, which I have got to join. Got a little pamphlet. I know that's the Texas Snowman and let's see, it's Texas Snowman and oh, I'll have to think about it. It's Chris. I'll have to think about that one. So I thought I had it here. Yeah. Collector investment auction is not here, but I know it's the Texas Snowman, and I can't recall the other guy's names. I'll have to come back to that and all that. So, but appreciate that 4 collectors sticker. We got Howard Chasser. Howard had a great table at the National too. And we got VintageCards.com. That. So that's pretty cool. No. And it's Chris Soule. Collector, investor, dealer. That's the other gentleman that does the auctions and all that. I'm going to open up the 88 Topps pack right now. So there it is. I just opened the seal in the back. So I just did that. So we're going to open that up this morning. We're going to take a look. So I've been on YouTube for a little over a year now. And I want to thank every one of my subscribers, everybody that watches. I'm going to work on doing a giveaway here in the next couple weeks. I'm going to show I'm going to show all my pickups at the National on probably one day later this week, because I wanted to do this video and thank everybody first. But I really appreciate everybody taking time and subscribing. So thank you very much. So this is the collector's edition if you want to send away for those cards. And we got B.J. Surholt, who later on played with the Orioles, of course. We've got Rick Rodriguez. Pretty cool. We got Greg Brock. That's pretty awesome. We've got Steve Buechele. We got Matt Williams. We have Roger Clemens, American League All-Star. 355 wins lifetime, or 354. We got Hall of Famer Fred Crime Dog McGriff. We got Sean Dunston, who was a great shortstop. Had some great years for the Cubbies. Dave Henderson, who hit that home run in the 86 playoffs that advanced the Red Sox to the World Series against the Angels. We got Jeff Musselman. We got Red Sox leaders. That's a pretty cool card. Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Joe Hesketh, if I'm saying that right. Hopefully I am. We got Willie Randolph, another great player. Luis Salazar. And Jeff Stone. So that's pretty awesome. So I picked up some nice cards at the National to add to the collection. Got some Nolans, some other cards I will show later on this week. I just wanted to do this video and thank everybody. I really appreciate the gifts. It was a great show, had a great time. Like I said, in the next week or two, I'm going to announce a giveaway once I get all this stuff put away and all that and do these videos and all that. So I just want to thank my subscribers. I got 468 over my first year, which I'm really excited. I really appreciate all the support and the comments. So thank you all for that. I want to thank again everybody for the gifts. Tony, I thank you very much. 4 collectors, thank you guys. Bill, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Scott, I really appreciate all the great drawing of Nolan Ryan, and my friend Brenton. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys all have a great day. And I will be back with you later on this week to show my national pickups. Please take care, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.